Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean...
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Brought down. Short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught. The marker, it's Williams. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Davidson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Temple's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The give to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback adapting. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They've got the screen set up. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We thought... See some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Wants to go up top. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, there he goes! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Bond. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He's got it up. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown! Owls! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt, needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's McGee. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. His offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Or will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously... Great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Open space at the 25. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Auburn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close this season out with an exclamation mark. Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Daniels. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McGee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, what a cut! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Temple lines up quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds the tight end. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big Gator gets it to the 49-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Let's go. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Church. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but there's...
Brings into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Daniels. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Davidson. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Auburn lines up quickly.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions.
Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. from the gun. The running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Pucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the... They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. 25 ticks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right?